good, AK gang? It's your boy Angelo Kimbo, and I'm back with another reaction video. And today I'm going to be reacting to Michael Jackson's final moments revealed by The Detail. Make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below what you guys thought of this video and what other videos you guys would like me to react to. And smash that subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss any other videos. And let's get straight to it. But first, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I know it should already been done, but hey.
Wow.
At the age of 50, his sudden death was a shock to the entire world. Shrouded in mystery, many fans were left wondering what events led up to his final demise. Even intimate details, like what the global superstar's very last words were. However, it's important to first understand the King of Pop's life in the weeks and months before his tragic passing. During March of that year, in a high-profile press conference, Jackson thrilled fans by announcing his This Is It concert residency at London's O2 Arena. Although the career comeback wasn't solely due to the superstar's desire to perform again. With mounting debt, This Is It was designed to show the public, who had been bombarded with sensationalized tabloid wacko-jacko headlines for decades now, that Jackson still had what it takes as an entertainer, and its proceeds would help the pop superstar get on top of his spiraling finances. Michael Jackson had written new songs and was rehearsing multiple hours a day in preparation for the concert series. But as the production team prepped for the shows, Jackson's already erratic behavior worsened as opening night approached. Emotionally frail and physically thin, Jackson was described by his
And just so y'all know, if you didn't know, the This Is It tour was supposed to start literally, like, it was supposed to start in July something, and he passed away a week and a half before July even started, June 25th. So, so the fact that is
artist Karen Faye as, quote, very upbeat, but he was on the thin side. Faye said of an earlier April 2009 meeting with Jackson. Come June, everything had changed. Quote, he was not the man I knew, Faye recounted. Quote, he was acting like a person I didn't recognize. During a mid-June rehearsal, Jackson appeared very stoic, but frightened, according to Faye. Quote, he kept repeating, why can't I choose? It was one of the things he repeated over and over again, Faye said, adding that she, quote, had never seen him so emaciated. What exactly happened to the pop superstar between the months of April and June to cause such a notable change in his appearance and overall well-being? In May 2009, AEG Live hired Dr. Conrad Murray via Jackson to be the singer's exclusive personal physician for the tour, though AEG would later claim there was never a contract with Murray. What exactly was Murray's job? To ensure to the best of his ability that the performer was in tour-ready shape. By the time Jackson began rehearsing for the 50 concert dates, he was already being treated for chronic pain for decades. Some injuries included head burns that the singer suffered while filming a Pepsi commercial in 1984, and later a back injury he sustained when a bridge suspended above a stage that he was standing on collapsed during a concert in Munich, Germany in 1999. This compounded by Jackson's trouble sleeping, especially following tour performances and other high-stress circumstances, as well as multiple diagnosed anxiety disorders, meant the global icon had long been taking a cocktail of prescription drugs he was fully dependent on. Jackson's continued use of such medications made headlines in 2007 when a Beverly Hills pharmacy filed a complaint against the singer for not paying a prescription drug bill dating back to 2005. A former staffer at Jackson's home reporting, according to court documents, that the singer would take 30 to 40 Xanax pills a night. As the concert's rehearsals progressed and the weeks wound down toward the opening night of This Is It, Michael Jackson complained that he was feeling fatigued and that he couldn't sleep between rehearsals.
But on top of what y'all just heard that he was taking, on top of the benzodiazepines that he was taking, or that was in his system, on top of the propofol that was in his system.
Dr. Conrad Murray confesses that he had given the singer infusions of propofol in order to help the performer sleep. After a poor rehearsal...
Okay, this is my official last time. And anybody who knows propofol, that's to help you sleep for surgery. Not to put you to sleep to help you actually sleep. It's to put you to sleep for surgery procedures. So the fact that... Skip the fact that Michael Jackson wanted it. It's the fact that the doctor gave it to him instead of repeatedly, instead of just telling him, no, I'm not going to do it. Even though he did it, but he didn't continue to do it. You feel me? I don't know, bro. It's some shit. It's Michael Jackson's fault. Plus, it's the people who was around him enabling him with the drugs. And I love Mike, but I mean, you gotta take accountability for some shit, bro. So
on June 13th, 2009, Jackson missed the following day's rehearsal on the advice of Murray. According to Kenny Ortega's testimony, the show director for This Is It, AEG, was firm in putting Murray in charge of getting Jackson to rehearsals. However, Jackson was a no-show for another week. Ortega stated that when Jackson returned to rehearsals on June 19th, he appeared, quote, lost, cold, afraid. And the show director believed the best thing to do would be to stop the production, but was torn because he, quote, did not want to break Michael's heart. In a series of emails to AEG Live executives, Ortega wrote Jackson was showing signs of paranoia, anxiety, and obsessive disorder-like behavior, and recommended a psychiatrist be brought in to evaluate the star. At a meeting at Michael Jackson's home on June 20th, Ortega recounted that Murray believed Jackson was, quote, physically and emotionally capable of handling all his responsibility as a performer, and that Murray should be the only one to make such decisions. After almost a decade's break in Jackson's music and performing, as well as an intense period that sought to take down his legendary career during his trial for alleged child molestation, the biggest superstar in the world needed a triumph comeback like no other. The stakes were as high as ever, and this comeback was simply too big to fail. The show must go on. Michael returned to rehearsals on June 23rd, apparently a very different man. Quote, I was overjoyed at his energy, his state of mind, his enthusiasm, Ortega stated. Dr. Murray later admitted he had stopped using propofol to induce sleep for Jackson for the 2 previous nights, a sleep expert confirming that a person can recover quickly from heavy use of the drug. On June 24th, Jackson left his home around 7 p.m. and traveled to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles for what would be his final rehearsal. Many in attendance recalled the singer as continuing to be in good shape as he ran through the show. The rehearsal ended around midnight, and Jackson hugged his dancers and thanked the crew. Then, the music icon returned home, where he greeted a small group of fans who had gathered outside his rented mansion. The sold-out shows were scheduled for just a few weeks, and for the first time, Michael felt positive and on his way to giving audiences the type of performance he felt they...
Hold on, what were the dates?
...turned home, where he greeted a small group of fans who had gathered outside his rented mansion. The sold-out shows were scheduled for just a few...
Wednesday, July 8th. Feel me? That's literally a week and a half.
Weeks, and for the first time, Michael felt positive and on his way to giving audiences the type of performance he felt they deserved. On June 25th, in the early hours of the morning, Michael began complaining of fatigue. Dr. Conrad Murray was concerned that Jackson was addicted to propofol and instead administered Valium to the singer in order to help him sleep. Throughout the night, Murray said he gave Jackson further doses of sedatives, but no propofol, even though the singer repeatedly requested it. Murray gave in to Jackson's demand for the drug mid-morning on June 25th, when the doctor added propofol to the singer's intravenous drip. According to Murray's June 27th interview with the police, he remained with Jackson for 10 minutes before leaving the room. It is presumed that Michael Jackson was alone in his bedroom at the time of his death, while his doctor took a phone call. Dr. Conrad Murray returned to the room to find Michael Jackson unresponsive and not breathing. Before calling 911, he attempted to resuscitate Jackson, as did paramedics when they eventually arrived.
Yeah, he attempted to resuscitate him on a bed where there's no pressure. You're literally bouncing them up. You're literally bouncing somebody up and down. Damn near, you could say. You giving somebody CPR on a bed. They're not getting the right compression that they're supposed to get as if they were on the floor. So that right there is fucking stupid.
To the scene. At UCLA Medical Center, where the performer was rushed to, a team of doctors also attempted resuscitation to no avail, and Jackson was officially pronounced dead. The king of pop was gone forever. If you're interested in seeing the public's initial reaction and how Michael Jackson's death was first reported, then we highly recommend you watch our news compilation documenting this tragic and historic day.
Okay, wait, hold on.
As for Michael,
if you guys would like me to react to that specific video, comment down below and I'll get it done for y'all for sure.
Jackson's last words, there is no clear record of what he said before he passed away. Some fans have suggested that he may have said something about his children or his legacy as a musician. Others have speculated that he may have expressed fear or anxiety about his well-being, paranoid that people within the industry were out to murder him. He may have expressed his distress to Murray, that the singer needed to get his sleep so to rehearse, prep, and perform at his best for what would be his ultimate career comeback. According to some reports, Michael Jackson may have muttered something unintelligible before he slipped into unconsciousness. However, according to Dr. Conrad Murray, Jackson's last words were repeated requests for milk. Milk being the term Jackson used for propofol, the anesthetic he overdosed on. The drug resembling the color and consistency of milk, often nicknamed the milk of amnesia, giving fans the image of Jackson in a barely conscious state and glazed look in his eyes, deliriously asking for milk, like a helpless infant would to his mother, in his baby mind and in his deep addiction, nourishment he so strongly relied on. Since Murray later went on trial for Jackson's death, you might question his reliability regarding Jackson's last words. However, as evidence, Murray recorded some of Jackson's conversations as proof of his testimony. Quote, "Just make me sleep. It doesn't matter what happens," Jackson directed his physician. The alleged last sentences that Michael Jackson said were, quote, "I can't function if I don't sleep. They'll have to cancel it, and I don't want them to cancel it. But they will have to cancel it," according to the doctor. Quote, "He was pleading and begging to please let him have some milk because that was the only thing that would work," Murray testified. However, despite Dr. Conrad Murray's testimony, the coroner formally declared Michael Jackson's death a homicide, or regicide, technically. He died from drugs, and a doctor gave him those drugs. Murray was therefore convicted and spent 2 years in prison for manslaughter, along with losing his medical license. Many continue to speculate about the events that led up to the King of Pop's death, with some even believing that they remain suspicious and claim the artist isn't even dead at all. Theories we investigate in this video that we have linked below. Regardless of what he may have said in his final moments, Michael Jackson's death was a tragic loss for the world of music and entertainment. His contributions to the industry were enormous, and his influence on music and popular culture will be felt for generations to come. If you are new here, hit subscribe for more Michael Jackson documentary-type content. Like this video, and let us know if you enjoy this type of format and what other topics you would like to see from us.
Alright, y'all. That's the end of that one. It's crazy, bro. Because I feel like Mike should still be here. But smash that like button if you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that subscribe button. And turn on those post notification bells so you never miss any other videos. And comment down below what you guys thought of this video. And let me know what other videos you guys would like to see. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.